Today we are conducting what we call control early burning in Sankwia Community Forest. The whole idea behind control early burning is to protect the forest from incoming fires. It's about clearing the fire walls of the forest so that the forest can be protected from any ravages of fire, that can destroy the trees that we found planted in the forest, and also the natural regeneration within the forest park. This is a strategy employed by the Department of Forestry, a couple of decades ago to protect our flora and fauna of the country.
Okay.
Sankwia is our intervention site in the ONVG project. If we understand, we are seeing the ONVG corridor that we call the pylons. This is a project, that is an energy project that will supply electricity to the 4 countries, Gambia, Senegal, Guinea-Bissau, and Guinea-Conakry, from the Sambangalo Dam in Senegal. So, and as a result of the energy project, there is an assessment that has been done to understand the negative impact of the project on our forests and the livelihood of the people. And analysis indicated that there are going to be a couple of problems, within the intervention areas, or the ONVG corridor, we call it. So they come up with recommendation for the energy project. The recommendation is the forestry protocol of the energy project. So it is addressing the negative impact of the project to reverse the negative impact of the project through tree planting, restoration of forest cover, capacity building, and micro projects. Because the ONVG corridor stretches along our forest reserve, forest park, community forests, farmlands, and also some income-generating activity areas of some of these villages. So 10 to 11 villages were identified, including Busura, we made it 11. So these areas are the communities that are going to benefit from the project. So what we are doing is to reverse negative impact, because the project affected about 16,339 trees in the country. So we are reversing that day in and day out through tree planting. So we have signed a contract with Forestry Department. So we are giving them funds to raise our seedlings that we embark on tree planting every year annually in these 10 community forests. So in a nutshell, this is why we are here. We have planted some trees here. We build the capacity of the local people in terms of fire management. We set fire management committees. We also give them the materials and equipment, and we also build their capacity in how to establish or conduct fire walls or fire breaks, so that they have the capacity to do it even the project phases out. They can continue. This is why we gave them the capacity, and we are now conducting it together with the community and forestry department. Yeah.
Looking at it, you're trying to create, a fire belt. How impactful do you think this will be?
Yeah, because fire is something that is very difficult to fight. I always tell people, fire is very difficult to fight. So the easier way to fight fire is to put a sustainable plans, low-cost plans. Because if you want to bring fire brigades to fight a fire, this is costly and maybe impossible. So the easier way is to conduct fire belt clearing, to stop the fire, to break any incoming fire, to break any potential fire that can destroy our forest, that can burn down the trees. We have series of trees here. Indigenous trees are plenty here. We have the Tedicapus erinaceus, the African rosewood. We have the Senegalensis mahogany. And we have many other important trees, Daniela olivera, which are all merchantable trees in this country. So we don't want to lose them. We don't want to lose this kind of tree species in our country. And we have seen ourselves stretching in that quagmire track of losing our forest cover. And this is why we want to put a permanent fire belt to protect the forest fire. It is very low cost. We'll give them the message. The message is that young people have to be in the front face of forest protection. We have inherited this land and these resources from our parents, our forefathers. They have protected it by all means, so that today when we come, we can benefit ourselves. We must not be selfish to leave this forest in a degraded manner, level, that is going to be inherited by our coming or our grandchildren. We must work together and we must invest our time into the forest protection. Forest protection is not only about getting tangible results now. It is about getting other benefits that are related to your health, that are related to your ecology, and that are related to the well-being of animals and ourselves, for sustainable, balanced ecosystem. So I think it is important for us as young people, as community members, to take the forefront. This is why the Gambia Forest Management concept calls for participatory forest management. If you look at the entire Gambia forest land, government is very now open for people to come and manage their forest. So no one should be left behind, especially the young people. Let's come forward and claim our land. Let's come forward and work together with the Department of Forestry and claim our customary land and even the forest parks. They are giving them to communities that are living on the fringes of forest parks. What is wrong with community people approach the lighting and the forest department so they can have access to these forest parks and they become the right owner with the exclusive user rights? Yes.
Tia do ko lela dol be je kata tia kala yoron nol barin dunda mol kan ka nyuma ko sati do ko lamunti anin famma ko purunga nyinu ma ko nga nyuma ko nga nga dum foroso ko nga kali purun dimbana ta kana dum foroso ko no musata obi la tankot anin bi la nafaala bewut.
Okay, saya ni aji be political da mamma naja musul fa na kana mune no luksa
be sati do ko wana kewo da mama na musul fanan bulatin ma purunga na ngi ma ko nga jeddila nga domorol fanan do dila.
Okay, so saya ite be mune fola projet onye ADWAC kata ministry kata ONGG ite be mune so do mu fola saya
foke tan to ke jay anin kontante la ko la bake be kata ko men na banko ka dunya ko no dawada ba kata ren bake me duwale si ma ba nin jata kende yala yo ngana boss ba fanan konto Dumbuya nga fanan konto bake la kata ko wala ren bake na Sankwia jan dun janda mante dawada ni wuta suta wula na fanya nin si mabe no ngama be akola ta nyawanya naka kel fobi nyim fanan lola da fobi dungo sita na ta nga nyoma blast fon finti nota na ta be foreso kalka manta ben bata nin duwa yabo mi duwa la fane si ma bala ni jare kande
yeah, every time ngadu yang bari na VDC environment mengera safe onyol it all side about mo side imbalem every time ikatu yang so ngaita ni side of an belam benga ke police ot ninga any noise moy na ulo ko na memanga even forest of on ngana jana am melen just 2 weeks back 3 weeks mboda jang fruka jang amol moy yiro boy date no ma fo jabisa no process of on kono right now fruka jana fu ulo nyim batanga ni no nya memanga even forest oda ma fonde ulo nyim mo be so ngaita ndi pour Sankwia be ke police ot surtout men kana kunkoro ni noise moy rek ikandol kolle inform so kura nya ka jawalin ni masimal because na VDC alhamdulillah masimal be mol bulu jele ye kili sudo waro wade ko mol be en forest so kono kama singo tale naja so wayante na say mol sila bara na forest so nyina ko wala ndunga mol muram buka ko da pour ka je ko be easy lale fonga je ko men nyanta lale ka wele kan dun ka iro nyimbete bulle so wona ra mol ki jota ba ke say labon ni lastly e buka cancel use pour kana jam because cancel ka noise le so ka tera molta pour kana ka forest so nyim pour ba jela ko be irol boyno la nyame wala wulo kono yeta but alhamdulillah mol be ma ko kan sare mol fana surtout men kana wulo kono ye anything ye ni dol ta kubo no laje surtout kembu jan la lembang wala yir boy la lem kan inform le so ndol fana VDC active ta baake pour ka je ko kawul nan kana ni wulo kono wala nan kabirin aleta nya bar kabira le commandroke pour molena kallola ya kankula la keno la ko nyanda mo nyanda siala nyame bari janjam fada o alhamdulillah mol findira len dube do ko nyinkeka
ndin dolla danro be e book e kammen na wala mobility because ninga mobility soto ibayila ko wala be tariyala pour ninki baro futaran tolma aben be tariyano la pour nga futano jam ibayila ti ñaar la lu si mari wol tarajam
so saya ite la kuma la bam kame
mbe mo be tendula meni denda meni ka futa forest kan ana tolu atul men fana futara jam bal tendula mbal jayila alama mbe sula kayrola sima jara kende arje firma wala banku nya alama nyin alama kala irwa tade kila horomor
abar ka ba
abar